Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 48 of Red Dirt and Stardust, a Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition Western and pirate science fantasy campaign. So, where last we left the group off, they made their way to Serenity Rock. On the way, they were accosted by bandits that they managed to scare into not confronting them in combat. However, the leader took a step forward and was blasted along with several others of them. They managed to kill them, where they met a man who they later would find out, sadly posthumously, was named Miles Millings, who was the uncle of the Millings family, who owns the Millingstone Inn back in Serenity Rock. They made their way there and stayed at the inn, but not after they heard an explosion. While they were staying at the inn, Uncle Miles got killed by a ghost horse. It was revealed that the Millings family has a ghost horse that follows them as part of a curse from an old wizard. Confusingly, the ghost horse seems to be breaking the rules and killing people out of order. Additionally, they found that the Gunpower God had their cultists stationed here to some degree, and they blew up the windmill, killing 3 of their own. Upon going back into town and reporting this to the sheriff and the Knight of O that was stationed there, flying monkeys flew in and dropped letters that proclaimed that their general, Gozo, was going to come to the town and challenge a champion to single combat. Survive or surrender. And so we begin there as you all are standing there in the street that has been littered with a few handfuls of letters. With this letter, this proclamation from this General Gozo in your hands.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, why do I have to get trapped in these stupid little towns over and over and over again? I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here.
Who the fuck is General
You
Bozo?
you might want to say that a little less loud so
No
people
one
can
can
hear
hear me,
you.
Chauncey.
I mean, they're not that far away.
They're far enough away. Maybe you should go stand with them. Um,
I do adore
yeah.
it sometimes.
Is this just what we're doing now? Like,
Wait, what?
you know what? Fuck it. Never mind. Let's kill the goddamn monkeys.
Is there any time frame on this flyer
Yeah,
for
is it
challenge?
next week, next month, today?
It seems to be tomorrow.
They have what's her Jolie, the Knight of the O. That's her name, right? She's here. She
She
can be the
carried her sword
champion.
out without even bringing a fucking sheath with her.
Yeah, she's here. Yay. Guy got trampled to death and a building fucking blew up. So
Right, right.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we're just gonna turn right back around and go back into the sheriff's office. And
I mean, I'm cool to fuck up some monkeys. I don't really give a shit, but
it sounds
You
like one person's gonna be fighting General Gozo. So I
mm,
nominate Chauncey.
Oh, that was quick.
Yes.
I mean,
You've got a hammer. That seems like it'll be your kind of thing.
not totally wrong. I mean, it wasn't
It's who?
a little quick though.
Avatar?
It was a little quick though. I'm gonna be real.
I, I'm
Right.
better at things. I'm good at things other than just killing.
Well, let's go
Yeah.
ahead back and talk to the sheriff and tell her that Chauncey volunteers.
Well, I mean, if you want, I can go get Aiden and he can do it. Like,
I like that Valakar wouldn't be the one doing it.
nope. I mean, he was just trying to be shitty, you know. Like,
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
I'm gonna fight him, like whatever.
Canonically, Aiden is the scariest in a fight.
Yeah, so far, that's what I've come to
Shockingly,
realize.
yes.
All right. Fuck it. We're fighting General Gozo now.
So yeah, you all head back into the sheriff's office, letter in hand, as the sheriff is getting up, folding her sort of file. What's happening now?
Chauncey, you wanna?
There's a flock of flying monkeys that have challenged a champion of the town.
Hmm?
They have a leader named General Gozo who wants single combat or the town to surrender to the flying monkey population.
That's what it said. Yep.
Now, personally, I would be interested in a sociological exploration of flying monkey society that dominates a humanoid village.
Ooh, yeah,
Probably not
right.
the best for you.
Okay.
Well, that's going to be all the way over in Pine Tree Knoll, and that's like another day's ride out of your way, I think. I don't know where y'all are heading, but it's about a day's ride. And if he's coming
Okay.
here, there's really no point in going over there.
Hmm.
You guys don't happen to have like a super strong champion of this town, do you?
Unfortunately not. We are a farm. They are a farming community, and I was sent here as a rookie. They
So we're at the above game. We're at the inn,
Mm.
right?
I think we're at the
You're at the
sheriff's
sheriff's
office
office.
talking to the
Yeah.
sheriff and the Knight of O.
Okay. Okay.
Knight of O is Luann. Sheriff is a centaur guy,
Luann.
right?
yes.
Yeah.
Right, right.
It's
Well.
gonna have to be me, isn't it?
Yeah. I guess we might as well just get fucking cozy.
We'll help. I'll help. Sure. What? How tough can a General Gozo be?
From what I heard, very. That's how they took over Pine Tree Knoll. Single combat. But I don't trust if you win, I don't trust they're not going to tear the shit up. So
Hmm.
So either way, eh,
So remind me, what's the point then?
here's my thinking. And I will contact my other knights to see if they back me up on this plan. But it seems like the flying monkeys are the gunpowder witches issue they've created, one of them. They've taken over a town, they're going to take over another town. It's very clear they have at least some sort of investment in them. They're giving them weapons, most likely. They're awakening them so that they can talk and strategize. They are a pretty big piece of the Gunpowder Witch's plans. General Gozo seems to be the one that leads all of them, or at least presumably, unless they have other generals.
Well, with a fucking name like that.
We take them out. It might be enough to flush something out in Bad Tusk, put them in crisis mode. They like causing chaos. They don't like chaos being caused to them. And frankly, they don't follow the rules anyway.
So be prepared for non-single combat, is what you're telling us.
Exactly. Also, if you kill them off,
Yeah.
that's going to cause some chaos.
Hmm.
And besides, if I'm there, if I'm helping out a little bit, I can claim it for the Knights of O, and the Knights of O are a big enough organization that they might not want to go toe to toe. They might not want to go after you if I claim it. Might help out a little bit in case you were. I don't know what you plan on doing, but I don't think you going as yourselves are really gonna be as safe as you think they are. You might need the cover of the Knights of O.
Really think they're going to be all that much to deal with?
I don't know what they have. I've never seen this General Gozo, but if he was enough to beat someone in single combat, I mean, flying monkeys are pretty shitty. They're a monkey with wings. Whatever this General Gozo is, he's pumped up on something. Most likely.
Right.
So
So
you're saying Chauncey realizes he cut Jet off and he's just like, he's going to continue speaking over Jen real quick. So you're saying you want me to fight General Gozo and under the flag of the Knights of O so that it scares the rest of them off?
I think it might be a better idea if we're just a united front. If he thinks he's the shit, he might think he can take on all us. We fight him all at once, kick his ass, maybe shoot a few flying monkeys in the process, really send the message. You're not going to follow the rules. We're not going to follow the rules.
Hmm. Well, the sound of some devious bullshit. So,
All right. Sounds like a plan.
so when do we kick their asses?
Well, it sounds like tomorrow.
Does this make us all honorary Knights of O?
To some degree, I guess. I am not doing the whole tap you on the shoulder with a sword thing. I'm not qualified for that.
My Jed just thinks back to his oldest brother, who is a Knight of O. He's like, man, he's gonna hate this when I tell him about it.
Well,
So nothing else to do till then, huh?
unless something else in one of your other investigations pops up, or my investigation pops up, who knows?
Well, then I'm gonna go get shitty on shitty beer and take a shitty nap
Yeah.
in that shitty bed.
Yeah, right now the only other investigation is the horse ghost, so that one's kind of a dead end at the moment.
Do you know anything about wizards who like ghost horses in town?
Oh, we don't
Is
even have a
there
wizard
like
in
one
town.
weird hermit guy who's just really all about horse ghosts? And
It's just Gertie in 50 years.
Yeah. Gurney, after her published novel, didn't meet any sales.
That thing's
Summoning
gonna
ghost horses as vengeance for people not buying her books.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a Creators Hollow bestseller. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Oh, Gertie.
Well, I think
50
technically
Shades
only
of Grey.
Jed.
only I've read the book.
Yeah. Well,
Well, was
one
it
of
a
her
New York
books. It
Times
was multiple
bestseller?
ones. But yeah, you only read one of the books trying to look for clues and then found there was not any to be had. Um so yeah. All right. Well, the day is yours. What are you all doing?
Getting shitty on shitty beer, taking a shitty nap in a shitty bed.
All right. Fair enough. Um I'm gonna say roll me a just because it's not gonna be on the house forever. Roll me a D10
Okay.
um and tell me what you get.
Got a 9.
So you're gonna be spending 9 silver on shitty beer.
All
You
right.
have drunk 9 silvers worth of shitty beer.
I dig it.
All right.
I like. I'm gonna be on my way to go talk to the Knight of O, but I want to like just pass by Valacar and be like, so if you turn into like Aiden or something now, would he be drunk?
I'd really rather not find out.
Yeah,
But-
I'm not. I don't think you should. I was just, the thought crossed my mind.
Pretty sure he would. I mean, it's the same body, so
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it'd be funny to see Lyla like that, but
my bladder control is probably a lot better than, well, either of them, to be honest.
all right. Well, I'll flip you. I'll flick you a silver. Like, you get one on me.
All right. So
Like
you
one.
head over to talk to Luann.
Yeah, I want to talk to Luann for a second.
All right, as she's kind of staring at the letter in the sheriff's office. Please tell me there have been no additional developments.
As of yet, there are no more horse ghosts or flying monkeys. I wouldn't be surprised if that changed, however.
That's what I'm worried about.
No, I just wanted to a quick chat with you as a fellow member of the cloth. I don't, I've been posted out in Drake's Ridge for some time, so it's been a moment since I've come across some of the Knights of O. Um, I was just wondering how it is you came to be part of this organization. You said you're a recruit, right? So you're relatively new.
Yep, relatively new. Probably about, I'd say about 10, 11 months now.
Gotcha.
Went through the whole boot camp and sword training and all that stuff. They don't let you do the magic stuff until about 2 to 3 years in, depending on how, fast you rise
Gotcha.
through the ranks. So
So I'm hearing
unfortunately,
like less than a level 3 paladin.
not even a level 1 paladin.
Oh my God.
She is not a paladin. She is closer to like a knight or a soldier, where she definitely has sword
Oof.
skills, but she doesn't have magic on her side.
Great.
Um,
Um, well, I'm sure Serenity Rock appreciates having some presence of the knights here.
yeah, I'm sure they do. Um, I haven't heard anything bad about me being here, so I'm taking that as a good sign. Um,
One second, I need to look something up.
are you casting a spell?
No, I'm not casting a spell on her yet.
Oh, okay.
But we'll see if
Yeah.
that changes. There you are. Okay. Why did I write so much? Oh my God.
Oh, you're looking through your backstory. Yeah, that thing's like 3 pages.
Okay,
You
there's
always
his
write so
name.
much.
Yeah. Like now, I spent a lot of my time. I grew up there, and I did my clerical training up in Creator's Hollow. And I remember a knight coming up around the same time named Jonathan Alastor, and he was a real swell guy. I was wondering if he's the only real connection I have to the knight, so I was wondering if maybe the two of you ever crossed paths.
Well, not so much cross paths as heard about him.
Now, really, how so?
Well, he sounds like he's probably a pompous brat, but ever a lot of the new recruits were excited. They saw him once in like a parade of some kind, maybe. But, you know, a lot of the gals wanna date him. A lot of the guys want to be him. Some of the guys want to do both. But I don't know. He just seems like too much of a goody two shoes for it to be real. There's got to be some kind of skeleton in his closet. But I never met the man himself. He's off gallivanting doing other things.
Well, I hope he's off doing some good work. Much
Knowing him,
as
he
you are
probably is.
yourself.
Well, why, thank you. I try.
How did you get, and as a recruit, stationed so far away, and also seemingly dealing with quite a pressing issue?
Well, they just needed boots on the ground, really. I was one of the best sword fighters in my class, at least at the time. They decided that I was on the cusp of consideration for, I guess you could call it the Paladin program. Even though I'd still be a year out, they could accept me in advance, put me on the right track there, all that sort of stuff. And I guess this was kind of a prove myself kind of test. See if
Hmm.
I see if I was really worthy of becoming a paladin.
Right, right.
And you don't really get many real world tests like that. So I guess they threw me in here. It was the quietest town, at least at the time, that they could stick me in. Stuck me in here on my own. Of course, and she pulls out a sending stone. I have my ways of contacting them. But
Well, along the lines of proving yourself, not that I don't. Please take this the right way. Tomorrow during the fight, maybe do your best to just get out of Dodge.
I will take your advice.
Low key trying to tell the knight that she sucks.
My compatriots and I are, at this point, we've got quite a few fights under our belt, and maybe, maybe you could learn from observation.
I mean, I heard one of your members was an explosives expert. I have no idea what he does, but I do not want to be near any of his explosions when they happen. I'm
That
assuming he
is
has stuff up his sleeve.
quite a
So
quite a intelligent decision.
I will let you handle it.
Thank you. Now, I am gonna go to my chambers and say a few prayers in preparation for tomorrow.
Indeed, I will definitely be saying my own.
And I'll walk out and just be muttering under my God, fucking idiot. Why would they say she can't do anything? She can't, oh my God. I'm gonna just walk off and
Uh-huh. Back to the inn.
yeah, and that'll be my activity for the day.
All right.
Does this town have anything approximating a smithy or a blacksmith's place?
Unfortunately, no. It seems this is mostly a sort of milling and wheat growing community. So
I don't suppose I
no,
could make an
unfortunately.
entire forge with my. I mean, smith's tools are an artisan's tool, but I feel like all the setup for
I
blacksmithing probably gets a little bit.
I'm gonna say that Smith's tools do not come with an anvil.
Okay, because I'm just wondering, because right tool for the job and all-purpose tool both can just let me make shit that I need to make shit. But
I think when they talk about like blacksmith's tools or smithy's tools, it's mostly the hammers and tongs and other things you use to shape. I
yeah, not
don't think they're talking about the anvil.
I'd be more concerned with, a hot enough fire to actually forge and melt metal.
True.
So yeah, Chauncey's just well, he'll have scoped out town. Sorry, scoped out town at that point, and he'll probably just be back in the inn. He's oiling Pyre up. He's gonna do some self-care on Pyre because it's probably gonna see some, and he's also gonna take apart his gun and just clean his gun. Weapon maintenance. Maybe he's
Of
gonna run some
course,
shirtless weapon drills out in the yard. Who knows? We'll see how we do.
showing off.
Yeah. Because yeah, I mean, he actually, even though he does attack using his intelligence and the enchantment in the item, he still has to, swing around a giant fucking mall constantly. So it probably helps to do a little bit of practice.
Yeah. I'm gonna say you probably, after doing some self-care on Pyre Mall and things like that, I'm gonna say that you're probably out in the yard late enough that Jed would be able to see it from one of the windows somewhere in the inn.
I'm gonna subtle spell the mold earth to try to like fuck up his footing and make him fall over.
Uh,
Mm.
hmm. It's usually strength saving throws to save yourself from being knocked over, I believe.
Sure.
So, Chauncey, if you'd like to make a strength saving throw against Jed's save DC, we'll just say
Uh 15 plus no, what's your spell save DC?
18.
I'm gonna flash of genius to get a 20.
Heightened spell.
disadvantage.
Throwing those sorcery points that are
I rolled another 15, so that is still a 20.
Okay.
So I'm gonna catch myself intelligently so I don't fall. That was that was weird.
Jed's not in the window anymore.
Yeah. So, day turns to night, and you all begin to bed down, and you begin your long rest. Unfortunately, it is interrupted.
Not another horse. Please, not another horse.
No.
You know it is.
Stampy. Stampy.
You hear, all of you actually at this point hear it, the cold, deathly neighing
Oh my
of a
God.
ghost horse.
I feel like with the knowledge of this ghost horse and this fucked up curse, Chauncey at least didn't go to bed like in nightgown and stuff.
Uh-huh.
He went to bed combat ready.
All right.
Jed wakes up and is like, "You're fucking kidding me. I swear to God, if another one of these goddamn idiots got killed by a ghost horse, I'm gonna be so mad."
Every night.
I'm gonna run out of the room after I hear the first fucking spectral neigh person.
Yep. Here we go.
Yep, as everyone piles out of the room into the hallway, dashing down.
We're going. We're going.
You see downstairs. One of them has gotten up to make a bowl of soup and is standing stock still in the center of the room as you hear this spectral neighing happening, and you hear the hoofbeats of this horse seeming to run around the inn. It can't get in, right?
It,
That is a fantastic question.
Like, I know sometimes ghosts can pass through walls. It can't pass through walls, right?
I don't know, ain't it? Ain't it y'all's fucking ghost horse?
I don't know. The last time it killed my stepdaddy. I don't know what it can do.
Well, it killed your uncle, presumably, as well.
Okay. So are we going outside? Are we staying in here?
I'm staying in here.
Okay. All right. So
Chauncey's gonna go to the door and check it or check a window. We'll check a window first.
So you look outside and you hear the spectral neighing and the hoofbeats, but you don't actually see anything.
Hmm.
And then suddenly it stops.
is it
Back.
gone?
Did it trample the one in the fucking while we were
If you turn around and he's dead on the floor. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna say it's the guy is standing there with his bowl of soup just kind of shaking. The soup is actually like sloshing around a little bit in the bowl. Is it gone?
Maybe.
At this moment, the door is blasted off of its hinges. A cold wind blows into the room and all the candles go out. But other than that, nothing else seems to happen.
Yeah, that's
And you
good.
hear a neigh from the front door.
Yep.
Can I just like shoot a firebolt like into the door?
Yeah.
Into the like
the,
out
the
the
open
front.
door. Like
Okay. Yep, you flick a firebolt out the door. You're not really aiming at anything, you're just hurling it, right?
All right. And let's give everybody motivational speech while he's doing that too.
All right.
Yeah, why not? Let's see what Valakar's version of that would be like. Did he do it once before? Yeah.
I think we've only had it from Valacar.
Yeah.
Yes, we've only had it from Valacar. He did it before the ghost
Like
launched a
bullying,
log
he's like-
directly into Jed's chest.
Yep. Well, I guess try not to fuck it up, right? Like that's something, don't die.
You hear another neigh from outside the door and a very heavy hoof dragging on the ground as it seems to be waiting for someone to leave the house.
I'm gonna walk out the fucking door if that firebolt did nothing.
All right. So at first, you don't see anything. You're kind of looking around. You don't see anything. And then you see two eyes glowing, floating in the air. And slowly you see the head of the horse, almost as if a shadow is passing over it, revealing it. It seems to be made of smoke. It's the size of a Clydesdale. It's huge.
Ooh.
As you stare at it, and the world around you begins to go gray and begins to almost swim like it's a mirage as this thing slowly becomes more and more surprisingly solid, and a chill sets in. You all watch Chauncey walk out the front door and vanish.
What?
Fine. I'm just gonna walk out the door also.
All right.
All right. God damn it. So
So
I guess
you-
Adrien and I are also going out the fucking.
Yeah.
Lovey May and Talipo are with Chauncey. Just saying.
Yes. And they've also vanished.
Of course they have.
And so, as you all walk outside and kind of begin to look around, I would like everybody except for Chauncey to make a perception check.
Can
I will say perception or arcana, actually.
I just take my passive 20?
Nope. Sorry. Gotta roll for it.
All right.
I
Well,
got
that's
a
18.
20 Arcana.
All right.
Mhm.
What did
Oh,
Valacar
shit.
get?
Adrien. Oh no, Valacar got an 18. I forgot about Adrien.
Valacar got an 18. Okay. And then Adrien.
Let me just roll it right here real quick. Okay, that is a 14 plus something 20.
20.
Got a 20.
All right. So all of you pass. As you look, you know that horse is there. It's somewhere. And that's when you all also catch the red eyes and the smoky horse that becomes more solid as the world becomes more gray. And there's Chauncey standing there as the horse glares you down. You feel almost like its glare is magical to some degree. You can feel it pressing down oppressively on your bodies. And it gives out a ghostly neigh and rears up, swinging its paws. Clear that if it's not going to be able to get one of the family members, it's going to get you. You all chose to fight it. And I need you all to roll initiative.
All right.
Oh.
Let's see.
15.
Okay. Oh gosh, she's
15
just
for
got
Jed.
this one. Okay. Valacar gets something. That is a wait, does that thing give me advantage or is it just a +1? I got that axe and I forgot to.
What does motivational speech give us?
Oh, you get 5 temp HP and then some shit happens if you get hit with an attack.
Oh, you can, isn't it like you can retaliate and use your reaction to attack them back or something?
You just get, I think you get advantage on your next.
Oh, advantage on your
attack
next
roll.
attack roll if you get hit.
Yes, I believe that's what it is. Motivational speech is yes. Its next attack roll has advantage. And when you lose all of those temp HP, the spell ends.
Oh, okay. And how much temp HP do they all get?
5.
Does that renew every round or is it only 5 and then it's gone?
It's just 5.
Okay. All right. So what did everyone else get? I know what Jed got.
Sorry, I got a 13?
13 for Valacar.
And acts of warning.
Got an 11.
11 for Chauncey. And then what does Adrien get?
Adrien is getting a 15.
15. Okay, so who is faster, Jed or Adrien? Who has the higher dex score?
Oh,
I have a
that would
15.
definitely be Jed.
All right. Unfortunately, none of you are going before the horse.
Cool.
And since you all kind of, sure, Chauncey was the one who approached it first, you all were very close behind him. And so I'm going to roll 1 being Chauncey, 2 being Jed, 3 being Valacar, 4 being Adrien. Oh, I guess he does attack Chauncey. Rearing up, he charges forward and swings 2 hooves at you. So he's going to attack with his hooves. And that is a natural 20 for a 27.
That'll hit.
All right, so that is going to be actually a surprising amount of damage.
Silvery barbs?
Sure. That's going to be a dirty 20.
There we
30
go.
still hit.
Jedidiah is still purposely not helping Chauncey.
It still hits, you said?
Yeah, it'll still hit.
All right. Well, that was good because I have to roll a shit ton of dice. It was 8d6 that I would have had to roll. That would have been the full damage if it was a crit.
Let's not have that crit, thank you. Oh, and I guess we'll give the advantage to Chauncey.
Cool.
So that is going to be 28 points of necrotic damage as these 2 hooves just strike you in the center of the chest. And he's going to glare at you with his ghostly eyes, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
I think you're pretty all right at those.
I get +3 now because of resilience. Dirty 20.
That'll
All
do.
right. This thing was attempting to bring you under its sway. However, you are not safe from its gaze. And so now it is going to be Jed's turn, followed by Adrien, then Chauncey, then Valacar.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, sorry. You also have advantage on wisdom saving throws. My bad.
Oh. It's still,
I mean, you pass, but
still dirty 20.
You passed. The wisdom save is not that high, so I don't suspect anyone's going to fall to this, but you never know.
Never forget the one fight I was out entirely because of wisdom saving.
wisdom save.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a lot of the reason why I decided to take motivational. I was like,
that mode of discordance really fucked Chauncey up.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a summon shadow spawn. And my big old emo fallen angel appears next to the horse.
Uh-huh.
And he's gonna do a big old hit. Which is a 27 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
And that deals 1d12 plus 3 plus 3. That is 13 cold damage.
All right.
And then I'm a quicken
13.
spell of firebolt.
All right.
Oof, that's a 14.
That is actually going to hit. That just hits.
Hell yeah.
As the horse tries to get out of the way, but you manage to clock it across the chest.
He takes 20 fire damage.
Good lord.
Itties.
All right.
Just good at fire damage.
Yeah.
Not looking too good. So,
Fuck
next
that.
up is Adrien.
Adrien is gonna. Fuck it. This seems thematic. Witch Bolt.
All right. So I
Did you
believe
hear
that's
Witch Bolt finally got updated in the new version, so now it's not utterly terrible.
It's not dog shit anymore. Yeah. I'm not gonna. I was playing with 2024. There's a lot of stuff I like. There's some stuff I'm like,
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff I like.
I will say we are not updating, but
No,
I
no,
understand there's
just
going to be some things that are
I
just
was
better.
curious. Yeah, I wanted to see. Okay, so we're gonna let me cast it real quick. Oh, I can't actually cast it for him. Never mind. What is his roll? Is a +8. It's a shaboom boom. Okay. Oh, I thought that was a 6. It's a 9. Okay, so that's a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, enemy this the D12. Yep, it's just do the D12. And here we go. That is, it's not too bad. That's a 10.
10 points of damage.
10 lightning.
All right.
Does he do bonus actions? I don't really think
I
he's
don't think
got.
so.
No, wizard, right? Yeah.
Wizard.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
All right. So next up is Valakar, followed by
Oh
Chauncey.
shit. Okay, here we go. Boy is almost, well, he was looking rough. Is what we said. So this Bardlock does have a bonus action, Hex Eldritch Blast.
Fair enough.
Let me make sure I cast my Hex so I use up my spell slot. And then that is a 22 for the first beam, 18 for the second beam.
Yep, those both hit.
Boom. Boom. And then these two. And that is a total of 18, 27 total.
Ooh. All
Two
right.
blasts. And that'll do him.
All right. So after that is going to be.
Oh, wait, nope, I forgot. Add 10 more to that real quick. I forgot I have agonizing.
Oh, all right. This thing is not looking too good. Chauncey, bring it on home.
I'm gonna bonus action branding smite
Cool.
for radiant damage on a cursed undead thing. Probably wouldn't hurt.
Seems wise.
Going to deals 2d. Okay. So first attack is a 14 to hit. Does that hit?
That just hits.
Okay.
Yep. You have advantage if you want to crit.
Oh, I have advantage.
Yep.
Sure.
Oh yeah, crit fishing is always a good idea.
Somehow the 14 is still better than the second roll. I
All
will
right,
remember
well.
on the second roll.
Go.
So 2d6 fire, 2d6 bludgeoning, 2d6 radiant. Do I need to have or double any of those?
Nope. It's all straight damage.
66 ain't too bad.
Yeah. And 23 points of damage.
Yeah. You smash your hammer down, cleaving through this horse that seems to break apart like a glass statue. But the pieces seem to turn into sand as they swirl and reform into a cloaked figure with a glass sword.
Okay. No, this is some fucking shit.
And it raises up its sword and glares menacingly.
So there's still something. Is it still just right in front of me?
It is still just right in front of you.
I'm gonna swing a second attack.
Here we go.
All right.
That is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
$21 points of damage.
21 points of damage as you smash into this cloaked figure. Yep, so you swing your hammer, you smash into this creature, but it snarls and it wields its sword back round and goes for you. Unless, oh, you still have stuff to do, don't you? With Lovey May and.
Oh, I used my bonus action to branding smite, so
Oh, okay. So you don't have anything. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to swing its sword at you twice. Oh, actually, how much of that previous hit was fire damage?
The previous hit was fire damage. You told me not to divide them, so I didn't divide
I
them.
forgot it has resistances. I am so sorry.
Because I didn't divide out the separate d6s when you just said that it didn't matter. I don't know what was fire.
That was my mistake.
Yeah.
Just say a third of the damage.
Yeah, I'm just going to
A
add
whole
some hit
third
points
of the
back on
damage?
the back
It's
end.
3d6 or 66 or whatever.
Fair.
2 radiant, 2 fire, 2 bludgeoning.
I know. But
All
some of
right.
them are sixes and some of them are ones, is all I'm saying.
Right.
All
right.
right. I've added some hit points onto the back end. My apologies. Um, all right, so it's going to go for you twice. This is going to be the first one. Does a 22 hit you?
It does not when I throw shield up.
Okay.
And the second one's gonna have disadvantage if it's attacking me because Lovey May's right next to me.
Well, that's good because it got a crit.
Disadvantage, please.
I went from one end of the spectrum to the other as it rolled a natural 1. So as it swings its sword ineffectively twice, it hisses. And that is going to be the end of its turn. Yeah, it's going to be the end of its turn. It can't do anything else. So now we go to Jed.
Cool. Shadow Death Angel is gonna do a big ol' hit. That's an 18.
That'll hit.
Cool. He takes. Oh, it was almost so good. He takes 9 cold damage.
All right. It seems the
Um,
cold damage does not do as much as you think it would.
Boo. Okay, I'm gonna do a guiding bolt at him.
All right, roll it.
Nat 20.
Jesus Christ. So
Okay.
wait. Okay, so how much are you casting it at first level?
No, I was doing a second.
All right. So then max damage for the second one plus what you rolled.
Okay, so max damage is 30, plus 17 plus 5 because of my Celestial Warlock.
Right. So
So
how much is
that's
that?
52 radiant damage.
So it has vulnerability to radiant damage. So that's 105 points of damage that you've just dealt with a second level guiding bolt.
That's
As you
great.
blast this thing to smithereens, it turns into dust with a horrible howl, and everything returns to normal. The buildings stop wobbling, color returns, the blues and purples of the Amarillo night sky return, and you are standing in front of an empty space where this creature once stood. It is completely
Is Jed
gone.
winning for most damage in one hit now?
I think so.
Hey, so Valakar is gonna do that, like, well, slap my dick and call me, but like just way too many swears. He's like,
Like at first I'm like, cool, fun, and then I'm like,
one long,
okay,
one long,
okay.
bleep of,
We get it.
Right.
I mean, really though. Damn.
Like blow
Smoke off
coming out
fingers.
of my fingers.
He's like,
Well, just saved a bloodline.
All in a day's work.
guess that solves how we were gonna take care of the ghost horse.
Yeah, so the horse was a guy with a glass sword.
2 for 2 on men who are also horses here.
You know, yeah.
I think there's just something about this plate.
Can I roll Arcana or something?
Actually-
Like, what the fuck was up with the guy? Why was he a horse? Why did he have a glass sword? Like,
Sure. You can roll Arcana.
okay, that's gonna be. Oh, so bad. I thought that was a 15. No, that's bad. I did not. I don't know shit.
And I try to
Horses
figure
are
out if I know
weird.
why this man with a horse and a sword.
Sure.
That's a 30.
Okay. It is possible what happened was the wizard instead of it technically being a specific curse, it was more of attaching a malevolent spirit to their bloodline to attack them at certain intervals. It wasn't a curse, it was another being that was attached. It probably also was forced into the form of a horse for thematic appropriateness. A horse was killed by this family, and he transformed the malevolent spirit into a horse, and had it stomp all the people to death for thematic appropriateness. But once you killed the horse form, it turned back into what it was before, whatever spirit it was, you're not quite sure.
Yeah.
And then you got to just outright kill it.
Oh, so that's boring. Chauncey's just like, that's boring. It wasn't even actually the wizard's horse spirit.
Was it actually even a horse ghost?
No, the sword wielding wraith at the end was its true form. He just shaped
Boring.
dramatic, a little but boring.
For the wizard, maybe.
Like seeing a bad play in a theater.
Certainly wasn't boring for the family inside.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, at least it's done, and
Yeah.
the question of their dubious genealogy just never has to be revisited again.
Yeah. That'll work itself out with time.
Oof.
I feel like I should leave them a pamphlet about what happens when the
Yeah.
bloodlines don't diverge quite far enough.
Maybe some of you should leave the town.
Before someone's kid has 3 eyeballs.
Consider people that are not on your family tree.
All
All
right.
right. So what y'all doing now that you're standing out there in the relatively breezy nights of Amarillo?
Chauncey's casting Cure Wounds on himself because he just took 20 odd points of damage after the temp HP wore off.
Oh yeah. That was
I think
almost a crit. And that would have been bad because that was 8d6 necrotic damage just directly to the face.
you watch Jed just like give you an up and down, like, is he dying? No. Okay. Walks off, like does not offer to help you heal.
It's fine. Chauncey will heal himself 6 hit points at a time. We're going to take a long rest. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, we're gonna, yeah.
It's like patching up one of the bruise marks on his face.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you all make your way back inside, where you see the group of children are gathered, and they have a sort of stunned look on their face. Is it over?
Well, I certainly fucking hope so, because the thing just blew up.
And one of the other ones pipes up, I feel like a weight's been lifted off me. I didn't even know I had it.
Hooray.
Well,
I don't know how will ever repay you.
That's that one. He's the one that blowed it up.
well, I'm just happy to have had the privilege to protect your fine family. And if you could find it in your hearts to allow me and my friends to continue having a free stay here while we're in town, I would mighty appreciate it.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, of course.
And maybe throw in a few ales for my friend here, and I'll pat Valacar on the shoulder and start walking up the stairs.
Well, thank you so much for all you've done. We weren't sure if we were ever going to defeat that curse.
Well, guess I ain't got to worry about it much no more.
Yeah.
To be honest, it was nice to have something to pass the time.
Yeah, fight to pass the time before the fight tomorrow.
Well, yeah, gotta have something to entertain me before we go turn this bozo into monkey mush.
That's presuming it even is a monkey in the first place.
Right.
I'll drink to that.
To maybe killing a monkey.
Maybe. Come on now. Monkey mush.
Well, when you put it so eloquently like that, I
I'm
think
an
I might.
accomplished speaker. What can I say?
Right. I'm going to go to bed because this. I think this was my last straw. This is it.
This is it. I'm snapping.
Any more horse-related problems?
Chauncey's just gonna look at Adrian. He's like, "Can you give me a minute to talk to him, please? Just, I don't know. It shouldn't take.
What now, Chauncey?
No, I need to talk to you upstairs. Just real quick."
I'm just gonna
That
be.
is fine by me, says Adrien in a terrible French accent because I can't do one. And he technically has one. Not that he uses it.
No.
Yeah. So yeah, he lets you all go upstairs and just kind of stays downstairs for a little bit.
I'll go up inside and doff my Virgil disguise and just like look exasperated. Chauncey, it's been a long day.
I get that, but why did you? I mean, I was training in the yard earlier today, and my footing just. There was this mound of dirt that wasn't there earlier, and it was just so convenient.
You know, Chauncey, your interactions with mounds of dirt are infinitely interesting. But I would like to get to bed.
So wait, are we're standing while we're talking, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So John's just like, and then when we were fighting the horse, I mean, I don't know what's going on here exactly, but like, I should be mad at you right now. Why are you taking this out on me?
Well, I don't know, maybe because you've been acting like a child? Not just like a child, like a crazed lunatic of a child. You skinned a living, not what was dead, but it was once like a person?
That wasn't my strongest moment. That I will admit. I was a little confused on myself there. But still, I mean, do you even want my help while we're here? You're not exactly engendering great feelings right now, personally.
See, right now, what I want is to go to bed and to get your face away from me.
And this isn't Chauncey. This is me as a player. Like, at this point, because there's this thing. Sure, fuck it. Can I make it a? Can I try to row Jed against the wall, please?
Oh shit!
Make an unarmed strike against Jed.
My AC is 14.
It is going down.
Well, I mean, I was just trying to pin him to the wall, not like push him.
Well, that would still be an unarmed strike.
I got a 15.
So you are shoved against the wall by Chauncey.
Yeah. I'm just saying it wouldn't kill you to be a little bit nicer from time to time.
Well, I think Jed is like, it looks a little bit flustered. It's like, I was willing to keep it civil after we had our last talk, but then you started being all dramatic. And I don't know, it doesn't feel good when you're like this.
Like what?
I don't know, you're not normally this aggressive, Chauncey.
So wait, and this is yet again above game. Now Jed's acting different because Chauncey. Are you sure you don't like it though?
Are we going to have to make a post-coitus quality check as per tradition of the podcast?
No. Chauncey's definitely leaning in like what would be uncomfortably close in some scenarios, but it's like not uncomfortably close here. He's like, I have been nice to you for weeks. For weeks I worked on that, and you just threw it back in my face. Maybe I should stop being nice to you.
Jesus. I think Jed is just like at a loss for words, and then he just like grabs Chauncey's head and just like forces it, and they just start like making out hard.
All right.
Chauncey ain't fighting that at all.
All right.
Well,
so
Jesus.
is there anything after this, or are we fading to black?
Okay, I want a fade to black, and then like the like an old like 1980s sitcom. It fades back, and then we're just like in bed together.
Wait, I want to do the Constitution saving throw to determine the quality, please.
I'm going to say
Okay.
both of you will do it, and because
Sure.
you aren't NPCs, both of you will do it, and we'll, I guess, take the average.
Oh my God, I did so good. I got a 22.
Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna have to burn a flash of genius to make this decent for me, but it's fine. Unless we could, can I get the help action? I'm kidding.
Can I give him the help action?
You know what? If you want to.
Okay, that's better. Okay, so constant. I'm still gonna use flash of genius because we're gonna get kinky and freaky. So that's gonna be +8 +5 is +13, 26.
And I think at some point in this, I mean, I think tomorrow morning you'll all notice that Jedidiah has a bite mark on his neck.
Oh, I'm
wait.
sure.
If you have a bite mark on your neck, can we
You
actually
can-
roll the damage for the bite?
Sure.
Because we can add it to something.
Sure.
Add +7 to the Constitution saving throw. So-
Jesus.
That's a 33 for Chauncey's performance.
It's better than old times. You don't know what's changed.
The
but
last
something's
time this
better.
happened, we were awkward high schoolers.
Awkward high schoolers with zero experience who have done
Yeah.
nothing like this before, and now
Does that mean Adrien ultimately had to end up going and crashing in?
Adrien slept in the room with Valacar for sure.
Fuck me.
I think he like walked to the door and heard some things happening inside,
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah, then
hopefully made the polite decision to not intrude.
yeah, he just comes into your room while you're laying on the bed getting ready for bed as you hear stuff crashing against the wall.
It's definitely violent.
Yeah. clearly.
And
Malji May is just sitting in the corner of Valacar's room, staring ahead with Taily Poe on her lap because they're not you don't let pets in the room.
Right?
ugh.
Oh Christ.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
dear.
then, and then I want our fade to, once it's all done.
There's a tasteful blanket draped.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh. Someone has a cigarette.
We're both panting. And once we calm down, Chauncey, I want you to leave Drake's Ridge because I don't want you to get hurt. I have to do a lot of things there, and I think Kyle's frozen, which makes this awkward
Oh
for me.
no, I'm not
Okay.
frozen. I was thinking.
You're like
I'm-
frozen on my screen, so I was
Oh,
like, am I
okay.
just like having a monologue to like nothing right now?
To know.
no.
You turn over and Chauncey's
And I'm
snoring.
just like,
Was that the end of it?
No,
End
I
the
just
speech?
thought that you were gone, so I was like, oh, this
Come
is
here,
awkward.
come here. Continue.
Um,
Continue Jed pouring out his feelings.
yeah,
Love to see
I have
it.
a lot that I need to do in Drake's Ridge, and it's gonna hurt a lot of people that need to be hurt, and you're not one of those people, so I don't want you to be there.
I mean, if people need to get hurt, they need to get hurt. But I spent a portion of my life thinking I was never going to see you again and you were never going to remember me. So, Jed, you're the needle and I'm the thread. I'm just going to go where you lead me. You got to get used to it.
I think Jed just like doesn't respond and just kind of like cuddles a little bit. And
If General Gozo fucks me up tomorrow, could you please heal me though?
yeah, okay.
Actually, speaking of healing, he's gonna like touch your neck. He's like, I am so sorry about that.
Yeah, ow. Um,
You gotta admit it made it kind of better there.
it was really hot. Yeah.
And I've gotten a lot better than the last time we tried this. So
It's
have
been a
you.
few years.
Yeah. 10 out of 10. Would do again.
Would recommend.
So is it okay if I stay the night here, or do you want me to go get Adrien again?
uh, it's late. He's probably already. I think
Fried himself to sleep.
we were pretty loud. I don't think I think the gang probably knows what happened.
So I don't gotta do any walk of shame.
I think we both have a walk of shame to do in the morning, but
I wouldn't want to be ashamed with anybody but you.
I guess we can fall asleep.
All right. So you get finally a long rest. The morning comes around, the sun comes up. Maybe you all sleep in for a little bit. And eventually you all are awake. Today is the day that apparently General Gozo is going to appear and going to challenge the town to a fight to see if they get to take it over. What are you all doing to prepare for said fight, if anything? Or what are you just doing in the morning?
Round 2, question mark? I'm just kidding.
I think Jedidiah wakes up and is like, kind of forgets for a second what happened last night, and then looks over. He goes, "Oh,
yeah."
The realization. I'm going to say, with that check, you probably look over and one of the bedposts is broken and there is scratch marks all over the wall where the bed has been
I
just...
think there's like some singeing, like burning on
There's
some
there's
things.
blood, there's fire burns, radiant damage, there's
the
Chauncey's
bed
got some
sheets
work
looked
to
a
do in
lot
here.
better in your head.
this
In
whole
your...
room probably it smells like not like it smells like, hardcore sex. And Chauncey's just like, I'm gonna have to spend like a fucking hour cleaning this place up.
Yeah, Jed starts like prestidigitationing like the smell like away.
Yeah, the
Chauncey
sheets
can like do
definitely
mending.
looked a lot better in your head. In your head, you remember it being a pure white sheet, but it is
Not.
blood-stained. There are other stains. There is probably just a straight up hole in it somewhere. One of the pillows is just clear across the room.
I think between the two of us, prestidigitation and mending, we can
Yeah.
set it right after a little while.
I can't believe you both have mending.
I
So
don't.
I have mending,
Oh, you don't.
he has prestidigitation.
Oh, okay.
It's our combined power that causes
Yeah.
this chaos that will also fix this chaos.
Anyway.
Wonder twins unite.
Indeed. So, yeah, you all spend maybe like 45 minutes cleaning up the room. With the mending and having to prestidigitate so much.
What do
I
you
think
want?
at some point Adrien probably opens the door. Can I retrieve some of my things?
Yeah, yeah. I think we're like both of us are just like in our underwear. Like
And he just walks in, grabs some stuff, and then walks out
hmm
again.
hmm
How do we? How do you want to tell them? What do we?
I don't even think we need to.
Yeah, kind of heard everything. Oh,
Oh,
it's like shouts from across the room,
at least it wasn't a
across the hall.
heard everything.
Don't be jealous, Valakar. It's unbecoming.
Oh,
Uh, I'd make a crack about above game about becoming right now, but
Hmm.
God damn it.
I know Chauncey wouldn't do that in character, so I'm not gonna say it. That yeah. I'm fighting a monkey today, right? Is that's
Yeah, I think that's what's happening.
do you know where my Chauncey's just
I
like,
think
where
your
did that
hammer's in the other room.
can you help? I just like the buckle on my armor. He just holds it up and it's like burnt off on one hinge. He's just like, I'm gonna have to replace this.
Sorry.
You should be.
Whoops.
Hmm.
So
Hey, you bit me,
you
so we're even.
Should you? Charles is just gonna yet again just like at this point, there's way less hesitation on physical touch with Jed. So he's just like, do you want to walk around town with that or?
I mean,
Oh, you're gonna be in an illusion. It doesn't really matter. They won't see.
yeah, we're good.
So now that I've gotten to see all your tattoos up close, it'll give me some
I
drawing
want to
to do
know
a
just
while.
like because like Jed's tattoos are his contract from his pact.
Right.
Oh, Chauncey got a chance to
I
look at Jed's tattoos up close. He
want to
can't.
know what part of his contract is on his dick.
Is there anything on his dick? I thought it was more of like chest, arms, back.
I think Colton froze for a second there.
Yeah, you did.
a little bit.
Yeah, I think I lost my connection. Am I back?
Yes, you're back.
Cool.
So
Yeah, I was saying
I
that I want to
thought,
know what part of my contract is on Jed's dick.
well, I don't think Chauncey can read Celestial for one, and I didn't think there was anything on Jed's dick. I thought
Of
it was just
course
like
there is.
chest.
It's every inch of Jed's body.
Got it. Okay.
Whole
It's
thing.
probably something really, really boring. Just like Article 144, subsection B, and that's it. It's just the headline. It's just the header. It's not anything else.
That's fabulous.
Alright. So as everyone heads downstairs to eventually get breakfast, um,
Thank God the fucking kitchen's still standing.
At that, like with just Jed, Chauncey was just kind of normal. But when Val, now in front of everybody else, his face just like, even though he's Dhampir half undead, there's a blush there. There's just like
mhm.
Yeah,
everybody heard
I'm
having wild pig sex last night. It was
I'm
embarrassing.
Virgil again, and I'm like, oh yeah, praise the great O for protecting this fine establishment
Okay.
from the impending danger
All
of
right.
the monkey army.
Yeah. That's the impending danger I was talking about.
Let me. Chauncey's just gonna float into the kitchen and just whip up something extremely delicious. Fuck all the whatever these poor grieving half orc inbred children made for breakfast. He's gonna go into his own stash to make just the breakfast pastry, maybe a nice flaky apple fritter or something.
All right.
Okay, that I'm gonna have Lovey May with me in the kitchen for the help action because that was bullshit.
She has
Of
like
course.
a blender setting.
She has her hands so big
It's
as
a
blenders.
hand mixer.
It does the thing where the hand disappears into the wrist, and then it just an
Yeah.
attachment comes out. It just changes out.
I got a 6, which with a blessing or a guidance thrown on top of my modifier gives me 8 plus 13, which will give me 21. So this is for anyone else, this is the fucking best pastry ever, but for Chauncey, it's barely passable. He's just like, my knees are still weak.
Anyway,
I'm gonna
so
make
yes.
everybody delicious pastries.
All right. So you all get delicious pastries. Uh-oh.
Oh, bye.
Again.
We lost Colton.
Yep, sure did.
All right.
Yeah. So breakfast and waiting for fucking monkeys to attack.
Yeah. I'm gonna send a. Oh, there he is.
That might be his internet at his new place, but it
Yeah,
is.
it seems like he's just like dipping out, in and out. Though. Yeah.
Welcome back.
Yo.
You've only just had breakfast.
Hell yeah.
So, after a delicious apple fritter from Chauncey, is there anything specifically in the morning that you were doing to prepare for Gozo's arrival?
I feel like the only thing I would want to do is plate my armor with the adamantium I have, but I need a fucking forge to do it, and we haven't had time for me to forge since I got it.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Yeah, I can't help you out with that.
Should we come up with a plan
Unfortunately.
of attack?
Yeah, beat the shit out of him.
Well, I mean,
Duh.
presumably, if we at least play their game at first, it'll be one-on-one for a little bit. But if we can get enough of the flying monkeys in one spot, Jed could fireball, and Adrien's got some horrible area of effect. All of you just throw grenades of magic at them. Valakar, you can look pretty. I'm kidding.
Well, don't I usually? What? Like something stuck in my teeth today.
And I would say at this point, Luann comes through the door of the tavern. All right. What's the plan of attack? What are we doing?
Discussing.
You gonna hit him with a hammer.
How much help are you going to be, Luann?
I certainly have my sword.
Bring the scabbard this time.
I was in my nightgown, and I was more concerned with the safety of the citizens than I was whether I had my scabbard.
Mm-hmm.
Could you get the citizens to be in? Is there a church or something that you can get all of them to pile into in a defensive position when things go south?
I can try getting them all in the sheriff's office. It's a bit small, but if we unlock the holding cell, that should be a bit. We just leave it open.
Is it easily defensible?
Well, there
Yeah,
are
it's sad.
bars on the sheriff's windows, but the walls are all right, better than any other building in this town, but not the greatest. This town wasn't built to be defensible. It was built to farm wheat.
Yeah. Noticeably.
Well, why don't you round up all the townspeople you can, put them on in there, and if worst comes to worst, you're the last line of defense.
I thought that would be the plan. All right, well, I'll start rounding up the townsfolk. I don't know when these monkeys are getting here.
All right. Well, Valakar, how about Chauncey, you're our designated champion.
Sure.
So Valakar, why don't I cast invisibility on the two of us, and we can hide away until we're needed.
Till we're ready to make monkey mush.
Until we're ready to make monkey bush.
Fuck yeah.
And then I might also just like, I'm assuming we're gonna do this fight in, I don't know, like as if there's like a town square or some sort of large open area.
There is. It's basically in front of the inn. Most of the
Cool.
towns are structured in such a way that the town square has the taverns or inns or things on it, just for ease of visitors. That tends to be a sort of town design staple.
Cool.
You all
I
should
want
take.
to use my mold earth cantrip to just like spend however long we have until they show up, just like creating a bunch of cover, just like a bunch of like raised 5 foot tall platforms of earth that I can duck behind because Jed likes to hide.
All
Cool.
right.
Perhaps what if someone took like a sniper position on one of the rooftops?
Hmm.
Most of you fight slinging spells at long range as it is.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I guess at this point, Adrien would pipe up. I guess I can do that.
Sure. Yeah. Why
I
not?
have lightning bolt.
Cool. Get on up there.
Sounds good, creepy.
Which
I mean,
which building? As he kind of looks
I
around for a
guess
little bit.
the inn,
A
if it's like
tall
right
one.
there.
All right. So yeah, Adrien will be at the top of the inn.
it
So
also does make sense because we can both spider climb. So if you need to beat a quick retreat, you'll be faster going down than the other two without hurting yourself at least.
true.
Though Jed can fly now, so.
True.
Oh, should I fight with my hammer or my gun? What if he starts flying away?
Then use your gun.
Oh, I know, but that it's so involved pulling my gun out sometimes, you know?
Your
Well, I'm sure you'll
large
manage.
large pink bayonetta gun.
Got to drop the pyre maul and then, reach into the back. Chauncey's like, I'll just holster it to my hip instead of leaving it in my bag of holding so I don't have to rifle through it later.
All right. Well, I think I'll once it seems like it's time, I'll cast invisibility on me and Valakar and get behind one of my pillars.
All right. So it's probably about half an hour after um Luann finally gets all of the citizens to go into the sheriff's office that you hear the flapping of wings. You see a cloud almost of these monkeys flying, and they begin to land on almost every single rooftop.
Yeah, single combat, huh?
And flying in, accompanied by another monkey, is a huge 12-foot tall gorilla of a flying monkey with huge eagle wings that lands. He is wearing a chest piece. He's wearing a suit of armor, but he doesn't seem to be carrying a weapon. A lot of these other monkeys are carrying like spears or halberds or pikes or other things like that. Um, and on his shoulder is a tinier monkey with a pair of cymbals that he kind of crashes together.
I hope that one's General Gozo.
And he answers, Hear ye, hear ye. We have arrived to challenge the town of Serenity Rock to single combat. Who is your champion?
Hi. Chauncey's just standing in the town square with pyre maul on the ground next to him. Like, and I mean, does Lovey May count as single combat or no? She's standing next to him too. Why
Next
not?
to you. All right. And at this point, General Gozo kind of beats his chest a little bit. Me Gozo, you dead. As the monkey on his shoulder. General Gozo is pleased to meet you.
Okay.
So, the terms are simple. Single combat. If you lose, the town is ours. No resistance. If you win, well, that's unlikely, but we'll let you live, and we'll pass on to the next town. It's quite that simple. Do you accept the challenge?
Chauncey's gonna cast haste on himself by like tapping his arm. And like, sure, let's get it rolling, shall we?
All right. And you see this monkey kind of fly off and land on a roof. Ready, set, crash! And he brings the symbols together as General Gozo just begins beating his chest. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Valakar got a 20.
Ooh. Okay, so 20 for Valakar.
Adrien got a 2.
Oh. Oh, yeah, and he doesn't really have any bonuses, does he?
No. Oh shit. Also, is Adrien invisible or not? Is it just us two?
It's just
It's
us two.
just you two.
He could be
Oh, that's right.
invisible.
He went up onto the roof.
Well, Dhampir get invisibility for free once a day, so he could probably just throw it on himself.
Oh,
True.
they do?
Or no, I get invisibility free once a day because my feet. Sorry, I lied.
Yeah, I was
That was
about to say, you have a special feat that makes you invisible.
So
Yeah.
there's just like a monkey that landed right next to him on the roof.
Yep.
Possibly. But these are all they're all pretty small monkeys. That at most they're like knee height if they were like sitting down. They're pretty small. Gozo's the only gigantic one. All right. So what did Jed and Chauncey get for initiative?
I got a
18.
17.
17 for Chauncey, 18 for Jed. All right. So first up is going to be Valakar, followed by Jed, then Chauncey, then Gozo. Gozo did not roll well. Gozo is also not that fast because he is big monkey.
And then Adrien at the end.
And then Adrien at the end, yes.
All right. So how far is Chauncey away from us now, assuming we're like hiding, like ducked behind some shit somewhere?
I'm going to say the town square is rather small, so it's probably 120 feet across. Gozo is probably more at the back, and you're more closer to the inn, assuming the inn is the front and the rest of the town is the back. He's closer to the rest of town, and you all are closer to the inn, probably behind Chauncey to somewhere. So maybe somewhere between 40 to 60 feet away, maybe, depending on where.
Call it 50 feet.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what we can give. I think we're just gonna buff Chauncey here real quick. Just quietly. Well, maybe not quietly. I mean, I'm a bard, so I'm just gonna like just hum. Maybe I don't know. Fuck it. Let's give him. Well, let's give him a bardic inspiration. Why not? Right. Use that bonus action.
All right.
And then. What else can we do? Yeah. No, most of my buffs are touch.
Ooh.
Yeah. No. That's not really going to help. All right, tell you what, I will. If let's say I'll ready an Eldritch blast if one of the other monkeys decides to break the terms, I will fire on them.
Cool. All right.
And we'll give him the bardic. Yeah, that'll do.
All right. So Jed, it is your turn, followed by Chauncey.
Cool. Yeah, I don't have a lot that isn't obvious if I cast it.
True.
But I do have one thing that I think has no sort of visual tell, which is Tasha's Mind Whip. So I can cast that on him.
All right.
Which I guess I'll do. And that'll be an intelligence save from him.
Ooh,
Right on
he
that.
not good at intelligence. That's a 15.
Cool, he fails. So he's gonna take. Where did it go? Tasha's Mind Whip, 3d6 damage. Oh, that's so bad. He takes 5 psychic damage.
Oh.
But until the end of his next turn, he cannot take a reaction, and on his next turn, he has to choose between moving, using an action, or a bonus action. He cannot do all 3.
Cool. All right.
That's why
And
he's
that is attack action, correct? He has to like full action.
Yes, he can do an action, he can
Okay.
move, or he can bonus action. He can't
Okay.
do, he can do one of those things.
All right. So, Chauncey, it's your turn.
Chauncey's overclocked right now. Lovey May next to him. He's charging the fucking gorilla.
All right.
First attack. That's only a 15 to hit.
That does not hit.
Bardic
You
Inspiration.
slam against his armor. Oh, yeah.
Second attack is a 20.
I'm not going to use the Bardic.
Oh, the Bardic. Sure, I'll use the Bardic on 15. How much
Uh-huh.
does your Bardic Inspiration die?
I think it is a D8 now. Hang on.
8. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It turns it into an 18 to hit on that first one.
That hits. You smash into his armor with your hammer.
Do I need to divide out the fire or the bludgeoning?
Hmm. I'm looking at this. No.
Okay. First hit is not horrible. First hit is 20 points of damage.
All right.
Swing the second
Uh-huh.
is 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
That is going to... Ooh, that's a lot of 6s on this one. 26 points of damage on that one.
Oof.
Hit the third, because I am hasted.
Indeed.
That's going to miss. That's only a 13 to hit.
That does not hit as he deftly stops your hammer with his hand and throws it to the side. You did a lot of damage to him.
I'm going to have Lovey May throw a kick at him as well with my bonus
Cool.
action. She is going to get a 17 to hit.
That just hits with his armor.
He's going to take 6 points of force damage from that.
All right. So now it is General Gozo's turn, who is enraged, roaring. He goes at you for 5 attacks as he basically windmills with his fists. That is going to be a critical hit. For one,
Can't
I'm
you
just going to
impose
do
disadvantage with Lovey May?
Can I?
It's act on my turn. I can't.
Oh, okay.
No, she does have her. No, wait. No, she
I thought
can't.
it was a reaction.
It is her. Let me double check the Steel Defender stat block.
Do I have to use my reaction for my stored action to trigger, or like could I
Yes.
use a react for? Okay.
Yeah. So we'll impose disadvantage on that attack. It's that she can't use the dodge action now for herself, but she can still use her reaction. So
Okay, it's still pretty good. It's going to be a 26 to hit.
26 will hit.
Hit the second. That's going to be 19
19
to
does
hit.
not.
19 doesn't hit, you said.
I'm hasted. My AC is 20 currently.
Okay. Hits the third. That's not going to hit. That's a 20. A dirty 20.
I'll throw up a shield with my own reaction, so that won't hit either. So now
All
you have
right.
to beat 25.
All right, hit the fourth. I don't know if I will. Maybe. Ooh, just 25 on the dot.
So 2 of the hits have hit.
I don't think there's a way for me to use silvery barbs without making it obvious that I'm helping, right?
Probably not. I mean, you don't have subtle spell, do you?
I do.
I mean, you blow some points on
Okay.
subtle spell if you want to.
I'll subtle spell a silvery barbs
All
on
right,
there.
so the other one, that's
I'll
going
give
to
Chauncey
be
advantage.
That's going to be a 17. So I think that makes it not a hit. So only one is hit. And then for his fifth and final attack, he goes for you, opening his mouth to his horrible gorilla teeth and tries to bite you. It's going to be a 25 to hit.
25 will hit.
All
Probably
right.
should have silvery barbs that one.
Yes.
All right, so you have been hit twice, once with a fist, one with a bite. That's actually not going to do that much damage. So the hit is going to be 8 points of bludgeoning damage. This guy, I don't know why his attack is so shit. Anyway, I guess
Because
it's
he
because
makes
he's
like 5
multi-attack.
of them at once.
Yeah, and the bite does more. Not when I roll like shit. It's going to be 7 points of piercing damage.
7 points of piercing damage. That'll put me down to, what is it? So the first hit took me to 81. The second, 81 minus 7 is that's 74. Okay. I have to make 2 Constitution saving throws to keep my
Haste up.
I just have to beat
You-
a 10, right?
You have advantage on the first one.
Yay. I rolled 2 nat ones.
So your haste goes down.
And I'm not
Oh,
going to be able to move
no.
my next turn.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
That's
not great.
Okay. So now we're at Adrien, I'm assuming. Yes, we're at Adrien because that was the end of Gozo's turn. So, Adrien, what's Adrien doing?
God. What does he have that wouldn't be horrible?
I think
what the fuck is that?
I think Jed might just yell out, Chauncey's out, fuck it, we all in.
Is that the
That's
name?
my
Is
plan
That,
now,
is that
I
the play
think,
here? I
like-
mean, fuck it. I don't
All
know
right.
what Adrien would do.
Oh, I will say, since Valakar, oh wait, no. You didn't technically cast a spell, so your invisibility wouldn't have gone down. But
Hell yeah.
did Jed didn't cast a spell, did
Jed
he?
did cast a spell, yes.
So
He
Jed's
cast 2
invisibility is
spells.
down. Jed's invisibility is down.
Yep, I did not.
But I'm still behind my rock. So I should have like cover or something.
All right. So yeah. All right, Adrien. What's Adrien doing?
I think. You know what? Screw it. Let's do that shadow puppets bullshit. It's 60 feet. Do you think we can get to big gorilla fuck dude from there?
If he's on top of the inn, the square is 120 feet across.
Yeah.
You all were 50 feet away from Gozo. I'm gonna say he'd have to get off the building and use his movement speed to run across to run a little bit to get to.
I don't
So you
think
might
we
want to
could.
choose a longer range spell, unless you
Yeah.
want to move him.
Yeah, I don't. Even if I do move him, I don't think he's going to get there because he's only got a walking speed of 35. So how tall is the building, right? If he spider climbs down, that's movement.
Yeah, it is,
So
unfortunately.
yeah.
So he'd have to dash, and then he wouldn't be able to cast the spell.
Why the fuck did we send him up there?
Sniper position.
Snipering.
Does he have any super
range
long
spells?
range stuff?
Snipering the flying enemies?
Lightning bolt,
Land
I
on
think,
the
is the
roof.
only long range spell that he has. I
He's
think.
got Firebolt, yes, 120 foot. This is the longest range. Whoa. Well, I mean, no, that wouldn't help. He does also have enemies abound, but like that guy's already trying to fuck shit up.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, not helpful.
I really do want to crack that shadow puppets off.
That might be a later in the fight thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right.
like,
Well,
sure, my haste is broken, but I didn't take that much damage in the first round. So
you know what? Yeah, let's have him. We'll use his movement to get down off the building, I guess, or if we can. Even I don't know how tall the building is. Do I have to dash
He
to
has
get
spider
down?
climb, doesn't he?
yeah, spider climb.
But then
Right.
that uses up the movement.
But how
Yeah.
tall is the building?
Oh.
It's about 2 stories. So I would say if a floor is 10 feet,
Half his movement easy. 20 feet.
yeah. So you'd have what, 15 feet of movement left? I'm not
Something
sure
like
that would be
that.
enough to get within range.
No, not for that. But I think maybe he's just gonna like call getting in range his turn. So if we get 15 feet away from the building and then dash, we've got another 35 to use it. So maybe we're positioned more around the mid. So we moved away 40 feet now. No, 50 feet away from the building. So we're actually somewhere level around where Chauncey is. I don't know. Is there like a building edge or something we can get to so he's not like right out there?
You'd have to get behind one of Jed's dirt pillars,
That
probably.
works. That's fine. Sure. Yeah, and we use the dash action, so that's that. Oh, I forgot. He has that staff.
What staff?
The staff of thunder and lightning, which
Oh,
it's like
yes.
strike has. Oh, but it's an area.
I
Yeah,
mean, you
it's a
can
5 foot
position that
wide.
area
Yeah.
so that it doesn't hit Chauncey, if
Well,
you'd
I already
like.
dashed, so.
Oh,
But yeah, that'll do. That's fine. He don't got no bonus actions.
all right. So the monkey with the symbols just sees Adrien running and then diving behind the pillar, heard Jed yell, "Fuck it, we're all in."
Of
And
course.
he he just shouts, "No helping!" as he starts smashing his symbols together. You all notice the symbols glow a little bit, but nothing happens for now. Back up to the top with Valakar.
Oh, right. It's me. Okay, this is 2 for 2 on going twice in a row here now.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see here. Yeah, it just throws me off. I'm like, okay, my turn's over. Oh wait, no, it's not. Our well, Jed's gonna start fucking attacking. So like, if I don't, let's.
We were gonna have to at some point.
I mean, that's true. No, I'm just saying. I might as well not waste my turn not doing it then. What do I want to do? We want to make him suck a little bit more than he does. Do we have intelligence saves? He's ass. He's a monkey.
He's not good at intelligence.
There we go. There we go. We can mind sliver his ass. And then, oh my gosh, I never said what spell I stored in a card, but
Oh, yeah.
I didn't. What do I want to do? Yeah, fine. We will. Yeah, I'll use my bonus action for the bardic again. I will mind sliver him. So I need an intelligence save, please.
All right. And do you need to see Gozo in order to mind sliver him? Does it say in the spell?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So as you peek your head out to cast mind sliver, the monkey, smashing his symbols together, crashes his symbols, and there's a flash of green lightning that shoots across the battlefield and strikes you. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Can that spell target me while I'm invisible? Because this is the first spell I'm casting. I'm
That's
still
true.
invisible.
Well, you have to
Can
cast
he
mind
target
sliver.
things that are that he can't see?
So you were you know what?
I'm
Mind
invisible
sliver first.
until I cast the spell and it
Yes.
resolves. And
So
then I'm
mind
not
sliver first, and then we'll resolve what happened. So as you mind sliver, you become visible. So mind sliver, that's an intelligence save, correct?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what Gozo's working with here.
Probably not much.
Yeah, that's an 8. So he's mind slivered.
Okay. So that will be a minus, what is it? A D4 from the next save before the end of my next turn, and he's gonna take 8 psychic damage. And then now what is this fucking monkey doing to me?
Constitution saving throw, please. You'll find out.
A con save, you say?
Yes.
A con save.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's beautiful. We
Oh, no.
like that. That was a 7.
So that is a failure. So let me, oh God, where are my D8s? I think these are D8s. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be doing math. Ooh.
Oh, and we'll give that bardic to Chauncey.
Save the bardic for my saving throw.
I figured, yeah. I
But I was
we
like, I
could
get
still
plus
use it
8.
on
I just
that.
need to roll above a 2.
You're going to be taking, unfortunately, 59 points of necrotic damage as he casts Finger of Death on you.
Holy
Jesus.
ass! Oh shit! No, that wasn't right. I'd set it to 59. Why did it do that? Oh, who cares? Figure it
Yeah.
out.
59 points of necrotic damage as he casts Finger of Death on you.
All right. Wow, that's amazing. I just got fingered almost to death. So.
All right.
Yeah, Valakar goes down. He's like, he clutches his heart, ducks back behind the thing.
Yep. So you all watch that happening as this monkey continues smashing his cymbals together. Other monkeys begin to take to the air with their halberds and their spears. And we move on to Jed, followed by Chauncey, who I don't think has a turn.
Cool. I'm gonna cast Hypnotic Pattern on General Gozo.
All right. What saving throw is it?
Wisdom.
And he
that's
gets a minus
minus
D4 from
1d4.
the mind sliver. Yep, this is not going to go well. All right. Whoops, that was not even in the tray. Wisdom, he actually does not get a bonus to wisdom, but he does get that's only
That
an
is a
11.
surprise from a monkey.
That is an 11. So I think he
is
fails.
stunned.
He is stunned.
Cool. So as you cause this sort of red and gold embers to swirl, I'm assuming we're doing that again.
Yeah. You know the
as
flavor.
He kind of goes slackjaw a little bit, and you just hear him, pretty lights.
Nobody touch it. And then I would like to use healing light on Valakar.
Hey.
Because I'm sure you're probably almost dead.
Yeah, real fucking close.
Okay, how much can I spend in one go? I think it's 5 of my dice I can spend in one go. So I will do that. So I'm gonna heal you for 5d6.
Healing light coming in clutch.
Yes.
20 healing.
There we go. Not almost dead anymore.
You might, if I roll poorly, be able to take another Finger of Death. Anyway.
And then I'm gonna keep hiding behind my pillar. I'm gonna hide in a way that's like blocking the tiny monkey because that guy's scary.
All right. Yeah. So that is the
if
end
our
of your
guy's
turn.
stunned, so's your guy. Okay.
All right. So
Chauncey's,
next up is Chauncey.
Chauncey, you roll 2 nat ones, you roll 2 nat ones. That was with the advantage. Someone look at the statistical odds for that. But
1 in 400.
Cool, thanks.
Yeah.
So Chauncey can't take an action and he can't move, but he can take a bonus action.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So he's just gonna like pull on whatever weird artifice bullshit magic connects him to, his constructs, and Talipo from the fucking window of the inn is just gonna try to tail dart the horrible little monkey with the symbols.
All right.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, the one that nearly killed Valakar in one hit. That is a. Let me double check my spell. My spell attack should be +9, so 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
It doesn't deal a ton of damage, but I'm hoping this monkey's not very hardy in hail. That monkey is going to take 7 points of force damage.
It's dead. It gets force darted directly through the chest and it goes flying, almost leaving the symbols behind comically as the symbols crash to the roof.
I was low-key hoping that it was just like this thing is horrifying, but it's tiny. Maybe it's the symbols are enchanted or some bullshit.
You don't know.
Yeah, but that's all Chauncey can do. He's still like there's steam rising off of him because his overclock mode has already been busted.
Yep.
But this fucking gorilla is also, stunned. So
Yes.
that's all
So, does General Gozo get a saving
At
throw to
the
save
end
out
of
of your
his
hypnotic
turn.
pattern? At the end of his turn?
Yes.
All right. And it's a wisdom.
Yes.
He doesn't get a bonus. He got a 4. He's
Fuck that
still.
monkey.
Yes.
He has to roll. He has like a 3 out of 20 chance of breaking out of my thing.
Yeah. He's probably not going to, not without something happening to him. And so that is the end of his turn. So it is now Adrien's turn. What's Adrien gonna be doing?
Who I think. Wait, what do we have here? What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Doesn't
pull like the Emperor from Star Wars and start lightning bolting flying monkeys all around.
Hang on.
I mean, he does have the lightning bolt spell, and he could hit tons of flying monkeys.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Cool. That sounds good. I think Adrien likes lightning. Shoot a bunch of fucking flying monkeys.
All right, I'm gonna make a saving throw for them. It's not really gonna help all that much.
Probably
They got a
not.
7.
Yeah, okay.
So roll that damage, see how fried they get.
Yep, let's see here. I gotta go back to the other. 1, 2, 3, 8. Oh, that was pretty nice. 34.
Okay, yeah. These monkeys get fried
Fried
to
a bunch of them.
hell. And is that everything for Adrien?
Yeah, I guess so. Yep.
All right, cool. I would like somebody to pull up the knight stat block as Luann
why?
comes round the corner with her sword and goes straight for General Gozo.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Come on, girl.
Luann, I swear to God.
Here she comes to wreck the day.
All right. So who has the knight stat block up? I'd like you to make
I
2
pulled
attacks
it up.
against General Gozo with her short sword.
Serious?
Yes.
Okay.
She wants to be a hero so bad.
Where's my dice? There they are.
Did she happen to tell anyone recently about how she just got in touch with her estranged family? Or she just proposed to her
Okay, she
sweetheart?
has 52 hit points.
That'll eat one finger of death.
Right.
Okay, well, I rolled a 4 on the first attack,
She smacks into his armor.
and then I rolled a 16 on the second attack.
That doesn't hit either. She hits him on the armor, very, very nearly hitting him.
Thank you for
Get
sucking
back to
me
the
back.
jail, Luann!
All right, so we are back up to the top with Valakar.
All right. We are going to we used up that thingamadingy, but that's okay because now I can use my bardic as an unsettling words for my own save. Did he break out of the hypnotic pattern?
No.
No,
He was
he's
not
still in it.
successfully attacked. He didn't take damage, so he's still in it.
Oh, that's right. Okay, cool. So then
Because she is not that great with a sword, turns out.
She's a +5.
True. It's just this thing has really good armor.
there we go. That could work. That could work. No, see, that's dumb because it's already, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and continue to not damage it, and let's fairy fire it.
All right.
And I actually no, I will unsettling words, and then we'll fairy fire it. Can I get a dex save minus a d8, please?
If he's stunned, he automatically fails those, right?
Oh wait, yeah. Then I guess I don't need to use my unsettling
let me
words.
check real
I
quick.
think he's technically incapacitated, not stunned.
Yeah, well, stunned is technically incapacitated, I think.
Is it?
Yes.
I thought there was a difference.
Also gives you the incapacitated condition, but stunned
has some other stuff.
is
whereas
the
incapacitated is
saving throw.
just incapacitated.
Incapacitated doesn't give you the auto crits when you hit somebody. It's
Right.
Oh, the creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws.
If it is it stunned or is it incapacitated?
It's stunned.
We're sure.
No, it's hypnotic pattern incapacitates.
So
Okay.
it does not automatically
So
fail.
it does not automatically.
So I will,
the creature can't take actions or okay.
Yeah.
All right, so he still has to make that dexterity saving throw.
Yep, and I'll give him the unsettling words to use it. Use up another bardic and minus d8 on that.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you probably needed that because that was a 19, and you said a d8 to subtract from it.
Yes.
That's going to be an 18.
Oh, suck my dick. Rolled a 1 on the d8.
Yep.
That is poop. All right. Well, that's my bonus action and my action. So, yeah, I'm tapped out.
I
All
would
right.
silvery barbs that, but I need to make sure that Luann doesn't hit the monkey.
Yep.
Very true.
Fucking silvery barbs, Luann's dumbass, right? All right.
I guess you technically could.
Yeah, that's my
She's
plan.
kind of a random third.
If
She's
she
kind of a
ever
random third
succeeds,
party.
I'm gonna silvery barbs her.
Yep.
Right.
I'm good.
All right, so that's Valakar followed by Jed, and
Cool.
then a surprise.
Oh, good. I'm gonna do a third level scorching ray, and I'm gonna roll them one by one and just try to take out a bunch of monkeys. So any random monkey that's in range is potentially in danger here.
All right, fair enough.
So first attack. Oh, I don't need D&D. I don't need my real dice, but I can use D&D Beyond, like a refined person.
Mm-hmm.
The first attack is a 24 to hit.
That hits. It just takes a monkey out because I'm pretty sure you can deal 3 points of damage.
The minimum I can do is 7.
Yeah, so you hit a monkey, you kill a monkey.
Cool.
As long as it's with fire or radiant damage, I'm assuming.
Yep. The next attack is a 19.
Killed another monkey.
Cool. The next attack is a 12.
That just hits a monkey.
Hell
You think
yeah.
it might have dodged out of the way, its wings singed, and then it falls to the ground,
I
dead.
literally have to roll on that one to miss.
Yeah, they're pretty easy to hit because they weren't given their own armor. They were just given weapons.
And that's a 14 to hit also. So 4 dead monkeys, and then I'm going to quicken spell a firebolt at a 5th monkey.
Okay.
And that's a 25 to hit.
You just blow this monkey apart. All right.
A bunch of fire. It's super cool. And then I hide behind my dirt again.
All right. So the monkeys descend. It's not going to be great. It's just throwing some attacks together. So I'm going to roll randomly. So it looks like Adrien, Luann, and Valakar.
Beautiful.
Monkeys descend from the heavens and attempt to attack you with their halberds. This is just going to be one attack and one damage roll. So we will do Adrien first. Oh God. Gets an 18.
Yep.
All right. So he's going to be taking 5 points of slashing damage as he's hacked at with these halberds from these stupid little monkeys.
Oh no.
Luann is going to get attacked. She definitely defends them because that's like a 10.
Hell yeah.
And then Valakar, you managed to dodge them as they come at you because they rolled a natural 1.
Hell yeah.
So Adrien is the only one that got attacked. And so now we go for Chauncey.
Thank God, I'm so squishy.
We're back in it, fam. Chauncey's not going to waste a turn hasting himself again because that is apparently a gamble that we're not winning today. But this giant-ass gorilla is standing there stunned and nobody else has hit him. So he's like, I feel like it's only appropriate that I continue where I left off. If he is incapacitated, is there anything on attack rolls against him?
Nope,
I
it's
don't
just they
think so,
can't take
no.
actions or reactions.
First attack roll is a 28 to hit.
That will hit.
So 46 plus 5. That's only 18 points of damage on that hit.
Okay, well, any damage is good damage because you damaged him a lot.
And I have a second attack.
Yep,
That is a 26 to hit. So I'm
that
gonna roll
hits.
46 of damage. 19 points of damage on that, but I'm also going to use Arcane Jolt. But
Uh-huh.
instead of hurting anybody, I'm going to heal myself with the 2d6.
All right, that sounds like a plan.
I'm going to heal 6 points of damage as these little like arcs of lightning from the contact point and the kinetic energy I'm going to absorb.
Awesome.
So that'll put me back up to 80 hit points. And bonus action, I think we're going to have Talipo from the window to the wall to the sweat drop down these balls. I started it and I couldn't stop. 4-start fucking General Gozo is a 17. Wait, 17. Yeah, 17 to
That
hit.
just hits.
Perfect.
You think it's going to hit the armor, but it doesn't.
Okay, he's just going to take a little 6 points of 6 points of force damage.
All right. General Gozo is back online as he breaks out of the hypnotic pattern from taking damage. And he is going to go ape shit and once again make his 5 attacks.
Cool.
That's probably not going to hit. That's a 16 with one fist.
16 doesn't meet. My AC did reduce by 2, but 16 still doesn't meet my baseline.
That's a 22 to hit.
I'm gonna shield. He has to beat a 23.
Well, he got a 23 on the third hit. This is his last fist attack. That's a natural 20.
Oh, can I give him disadvantage with lucky play on that?
Yes, which is lucky because he got a 2. And then for
he's
his
gonna kick his fucking fist away when he tries to get Chauncey with that hit.
And then he's going to go in for his horrible bite attack, and that fails. So he only hits you once. And that's only going to be a fist. And it's going to be 10 points of bludgeoning damage as he manages to get one fist and smashes you in the middle of your chest. And that is the end of General Gozo's turn. It is now Adrien's turn, followed by Luann. I gave her last in initiative because, of course.
All right. Well, he broke out of this shit already. Cool. Yep. Let's do shadow puppets.
All right. What saving throw is that again? Because I think it's a saving throw.
Intelligente.
Oh, intelligence.
Yup. It is an intelligence save.
He gets a 14.
Okay, cool. So, his shadow is now animated. Now, the bonus action is a melee spell attack from the shadow. Let's see. Roll the 20. Oh my God. rolled a 3. So that's an 11, which definitely doesn't hit. That's
That
fantastic.
does not hit, unfortunately. It does
not.
not hit General Gozo.
All right. Well, his shadow's animated. That's bonus action and action.
All right.
So, there we go.
So now that Adrien is done, Luann. What's Luann
Hell
doing?
yeah, Luann. She gonna hit him. And that's gonna be an 18 to hit in the first attack.
That'll hit.
So she rolls a D10 plus stuff. D10. Oh, not D100, D10.
Goodness.
Oh, she got a 10 though. And then that adds 3, so 13
Hey, that's a
slashing.
pretty good hit.
Actually, I rolled that wrong. She's supposed to roll 2d6. I read hit 10, so I thought it was a d10. But whatever. She gets a second attack.
Roll it properly on the second attack.
Yeah.
Because this is a brand new spell. Well,
That's a 9.
that does not hit. She smacks into his armor with her sword, but she got a good slice in.
She got a good slice in.
So back up to the top with Valacar,
That's
followed
me.
by Jed.
That's me. Okay. So, let's what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I think yeah, screw it. Let's see if we can get him with maybe Atasha's hideous laughter. Let's go unsettling words on that, and I swear to God if it rolls another 1.
Okay.
Yep. Just checking, it does not have an intelligence score of 4 or lower. Well,
It's close.
I wouldn't know that. I would not know that.
All I will say is that it is dangerously close, but it is over.
I'm gonna cast it. I feel it speaks, so I'm like, okay. Yeah. So I need a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom save?
Mm-hmm.
And that's unsettling words, so that's a minus
Minus
D8. Well, it is not a 1. He rolled a 15 for 12.
That is a failure. Yay.
I think it was a failure the first time around, but might as well twist the knife.
Okay, so yeah, he's consumed by hideous laughter. I don't know, maybe I called him an ass butt or something, and he falls down and he can't shut the fuck up until he gets hit, and then I think he can make the save again.
Right. So yeah, he definitely falls on the ground, just kicking and just swiping his hands and kicking his legs like a little child.
Prone though.
Prone.
Prone means melee attacks crit if they hit him, right?
I think they just have advantage against.
I think they just have advantage. It's only if they're unconscious that it's a
auto crit.
He is not unconscious. He is fully conscious. He is just on the ground.
Yeah, it has disadvantage on attacks, and attack rolls have advantage on it if you're within 5 feet. If you're outside of 5 feet, your attack rolls have disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. All right. Ooh. So that's the end of Valakar's turn. So now we move to Jed.
How many monkeys are left?
Possibly close to 100.
Oh. Okay.
A lot of them.
So is there like a point to me fighting the monkeys?
I mean, if you fight them hard enough, maybe monkeys won't attack you all. What is it, next turn?
Fine.
Because they will do that at random.
All the monkeys in the sky and see how many you kill.
Okay. Let me. Is it just like a swarm of monkeys like blotting out the sky?
It is kind of that vibe.
I'll just do a fireball then. That sounds fun.
All right.
30-foot chunk of monkeys.
There is actually not any point in me rolling a saving throw.
The least I can do is 6.
Have you guys ever seen I think it's Resident Evil 2 or 3 where an entire swarm of zombie crows gets roasted.
So yeah, you just point up at the sky at these monkeys that are rising up, beginning to attack, and you just blast a good chunk of them away.
I want their burning corpses to just like start dropping around Jed, and he just laughs.
Yep. So unfortunately, monkey attacks.
Oh, and then I'll do a healing light also as my bonus
Okay.
action on.
I'm rolling to see who it hits.
I think Valacar probably still has more damage than than Chauncey, I'm guessing.
Yeah, Chauncey
So
killed
we'll,
himself.
so we'll
Yeah.
do some healing on Valacar.
So it looks like Luann is going to get hit again. This time they're going to go for Chauncey.
8 points of healing for you, Valacar.
And unfortunately, Adrien again. Take over Adrien. So let's do Luann first. That's a 17 to hit.
That's a miss.
All right, Chauncey. That's going to miss. And Adrien. That's a 17 to hit. You are muted. Hits?
Yep, definitely hits, yes.
So that's going to be 6 points of slashing damage as he's hacked at by more halberds.
He is down a little bit. Okay.
He's still doing okay. All right.
Yeah.
Now we get to Chauncey. Chauncey, General Gozo is on the ground, huffing and puffing.
Gozo's about to get hit with a fucking hammer. Wait, I get to make him with advantage.
Yes, you do, because he's prone.
22 on 22 to hit.
That'll hit as you bring down the hammer slammer.
First hit is going to deal 19 points of damage.
Ooh.
Second hit, I think, even if I don't crit, I'm going to try to just get him out of this fight. I am going to, can I bonus action Branding Smite?
Sure.
Cool. So I'm going to Branding Smite with my bonus action to add 2d6 to the hit. Second one is a 28 to hit. It didn't
That'll hit.
It'll be 6d6. I'm going to add the 2 more d6 to it with Arcane Jolt. So it's going to be 8d6 of damage.
All right.
Do I need to divide out Radiant or...
Nope.
Because that's what these... So now we're dealing Bludgeoning, Fire, Radiant, Force damage.
Good Lord.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get a 5th one in there at some point.
Anything else? You want to throw some acid on that or what?
So I'm thinking my next feat, I want to take Gift of the Chromatic Dragon so I can start adding d4s of damage to my attack rolls.
Oh my god.
Okay, so this is, if I'm not dividing anything out, ones, we hate to see it. 19, 2 more d6. Ooh, 12 on those two. 31. That's 36 points of damage on the hit.
He had 7 hit points left, so you
murdered him.
Splatter him like a watermelon at a Gallagher concert.
It's definitely got like chaotic Harley Quinn energy where Chauncey's legs and feet lift off the ground. He swings the hammer down.
You really bring the hammer down and just splatter him all over the place.
Total anime style.
And at this point, the monkeys take the hint and they begin to fly off.
I still throw some firebolts as they leave.
All right, I'll say you probably hit most of them until they manage to flee out of range. So there's probably some lone monkey corpses somewhere off over the open fields.
Someone's just walking out to fucking take care of the wheat fields, and a burning flying monkey corpse just falls on their head.
Well, you won't know. And so yeah, at this point, Luann sheaths her sword. Well, that definitely broke their morale.
Can I go pick up the... I want to detect magic and see if anything on General Gozo is magic and if those fucking symbols are magic.
I will say neither of them are magic.
Oh, wait, so it's coming out of the monkey? Damn!
The monkey was a
That one-
spellcaster.
That one little monkey could finger of death.
A really high level spellcaster.
Yeah.
He just didn't get a chance to cast any other spells because you killed him instantly.
Yeah, which was
The
also
squishiest of monkeys. So as you are investigating the symbols and realizing that that monkey had magic powers, we're going to end the episode there. So we will see you all next week when they continue to find out what is going on this plate and how exactly are the gunpowder witches involved. So I will see you all next week.